Armando Baker here.
It's Luke May.
This is Tyler Hansbrough.
University of North Carolina.
Here's North Carolina.
I just want to shout out my boy JBear_YT.
JBear_YT.
It's Carolina family, baby.
Go Heels.
Go Heels.
What's up, boys? Welcome back to another video. Today, I'm going to do a 2022 NBA mock draft. After just the day after the draft lottery took place. So as you see, congratulations to the Orlando Magic. They won the 2022 draft lottery, so they get their choice of the top guys on the board. I'd say there's no clear-cut number one this year compared to most years. So this year we're kind of just going to go into it and see who they think is the best player on their personal board. So let's get right into it, starting with first overall. For me, it's been between Chet Holmgren and Jabari Smith. It's tough to say because Chet's upside is so immense, but he is a dangerous prospect. I mean, this pick could totally fall flat on its face and be one of the biggest busts since Anthony Bennett type. But the upside is so there. It really is. I see Jabari Smith as the safer prospect, but still a ton of upside, immense upside. And I think he might, he fits perfectly in that starting power forward role right away. So I'm going to go with Jabari Smith here, power forward out of Auburn. Second overall, I'm going to go with the OKC Thunder. And yeah, it's got to be Chet, because this is a team with all the picks in the world. They can afford a swing and a miss pretty much with any of these picks. But so right here, take the pure upside in Chet Holmgren and hope it pays off for you, and you focus on locking that position down. Here at 3, you know, NBA is a league where you shouldn't draft for position very much at all. But when you're the Houston Texans and debatably your best player is already at the power forward spot in Christian Wood, you may think twice about it, but honestly, I can't pass up on Paolo here. And like, you guys know I'm a Carolina fan, so I am very hesitant when it comes to like putting any faith in Duke prospects. But I don't know, man. I think at the very least, Paolo has a high floor. He's going to be in the league for a good bit of time. Here at 4, the Sacramento Kings are on the clock again. De'Aaron Fox, you'd rather go somewhere else with this pick. They've drafted so many guards, but the best player available is a guard, man. I don't know what to tell you. You know, Jaden Ivey can play off ball, so I guess we're going to go with that and say that's the reason behind it. Again, NBA draft, it's really hard to go with team need. Anyways, here at 5, the Detroit Pistons are on the clock. And I'm going to go with a guy who's probably, like, this draft board doesn't respect as much as I do. And that player, oh, maybe they do. Okay, that's actually not bad. I'm going to go with Keegan Murray because I don't know if they stay with Jeremy Grant with that $21 million contract. That's pretty insane. Keegan Murray, high floor player, averaged like 22 or something last year, 23 at Iowa last year. He's going to be really solid, and he was only a sophomore, so he's still got a lot of upside and untapped potential there. Keegan Murray out of Iowa. Number 6, the Pacers are on the clock. I'm going to go with Shaedon Sharpe. We've seen basically nothing from this guy. Just high school, came out as the top recruit according to some websites. Didn't play a single college game. It's just weird, man. It really is weird. So I'm going to go with him here and hope you can develop him and turn him into a good player. Probably not pro ready right away, but you know, the upside is definitely there with him. 7, we have the Trailblazers on the clock here. Now, there's a couple places I want to go. Do I go for a center of the future and maybe a Jalen Duren here? Or do I maybe go with I think the forward position is in need of quite a bit of help here. But AJ Griffin, he can shoot. He really can. But I just don't see his upside being more than like a Joe Harris type. Like, I hate to say that, but I don't know, man. I'm not very high on AJ Griffin. He definitely will be drafted in this first round mock, this is a first round mock, by the way. So here, I'm going to go best player available, and that, I guess, is going to be Johnny Davis out of Wisconsin here. Number 8 overall, we got the Pelicans, who definitely just need to go best player available. They got Zion, who hopefully should be coming back for them this year. I think they go with a guy who's pro-ready and really good. I'm going to go with Benedict Mathurin out of Arizona. I think he can play shooting guard for this team, probably right off the bat, in relief for CJ McCollum, and eventually be the answer for the future there. 9, we have the San Antonio Spurs on the clock, who seems like a Spurs type guy here. I feel like Jeremy Shohan seems like that kind of guy. I don't know if I want to do that necessarily. You know, honestly, let's go with it. Let's go Jeremy Shohan out of Baylor. 10, we have the Washington Wizards on the clock. They've taken a lot of forwards lately. I think let's go and get that big man of the future. Let's take Jalen Duren out of Memphis here. Excuse me. Number 11, we have the New York Knicks on the clock. And they love their blue blood players. Duke, Kentucky, that is the Knicks vibe right now. So let's go with AJ Griffin, although I'm not as high on him as pretty much anyone else. But, I mean, he can shoot it. I'm going to give him that. 12th, we have the second pick for the OKC Thunder. We took Chet Holmgren first overall. So here, it's just another spot where you're probably going to go best player available and a high upside and hope you can develop that high upside. So here, that's going to be... I'm going to go Tari Eason here out of LSU. 13th, we have my Charlotte Hornets on the clock. I'm very happy about this. We do have 2 first-round picks this year, so that's good. One of these, I want a center. I really do, but Mark Williams, I don't know if Mark Williams does it for me. I really don't. I mean, he is big, 7'7" wingspan, 242 pounds, over 7 feet tall. I mean, that's some scary size right there. But I don't know if his offensive game is enough for me to be like, I need this guy on my team to start and play alongside LaMelo. So, with that said, I'm going to go ahead and go best player available here. And that's going to be Ochai Agbaji out of Kansas. Maybe the best player in the country last year, averaged almost 20 a game for the national champion Kansas Jayhawks. Here at 14, the Cleveland Cavaliers are on the clock. They got a lot of bigs. I'd like to go with a wing here if the value was there. I'm not really necessarily digging the value at the spot. So right here, we could just go best player available. I don't know if they want to take a guy like Jaden Hardy and bank on the upside. Let's go with Nikola Jovic out of that place right there. 15th, second pick for the Charlotte Hornets. And I guess this is where I take Mark Williams. He's listed at 6'10", which just isn't correct, I'm pretty sure. You know, he can run the floor decently. He's definitely got the upside, but he's not really refined in his offensive game right now. It's pretty much dunk, and that's about it. So, and he is a really good rebounder, a good shot blocker. So we'll take that here in Charlotte. We'll go with Mark Williams at 15. 16, we have the Atlanta Hawks on the clock. I'm going to say they bank on the upside here and And take Jaden Hardy. He had a rough G League experience, but he was a guy who came in a top 5 player in his recruiting class. Very high expectations. He just didn't perform very well. But, that happens in college sometimes. So, when you're playing professionally, you can definitely expect that as well. Oh, shoot. Anyways, here at 17, the Rockets with their second pick. We took Paolo third overall, I should say. Here, I want to take Dyson Daniels out of the G League, big point guard. Maybe replaces John Wall, if even John Wall ever plays again, So I'm going to go with Dyson Daniels here. 16, the Chicago Bulls here. I kind of want to go with someone who's pro-ready at this spot. Nikola Vucevic isn't the long-term answer, so do we want to go center here? Ty Washington might be too much to pass up on. Yeah, Malachi Branham's really good too. Yeah, let's go Malachi Branham here out of Ohio State. 19, we have the Timberwolves on the clock, who I think... They have Trevor Keels at small forward. That's interesting to me. That is interesting. Let's see. I'm not gonna lie. None of these guys are really screaming my name. But Ty Washington's got all the potential in the world. So maybe they just go with a high upside here and go Ty. Let's say they do that. 20th, we have the Spurs with their second pick of this draft. And I'm going to say they take Kennedy Chandler here out of Tennessee. DeJounte Murray is that starter at the point guard, no doubt about it. But as a guy in Kennedy Chandler here getting in the first round, be that backup and really facilitate, that's Kennedy Chandler. So I'm going to take him here. 21, we have the Denver Nuggets on the clock. And let's say they try their luck with more foreign prospects and go... do I even try to say this? Usame Dang. Or maybe it's pronounced Zhang. Either way, we're going to go with him. Big, small forward. 22, we have the Memphis Grizzlies on the clock. I'm not high on E.J. Liddell necessarily. I like Jaren Jackson at the power forward spot. So maybe they do go with like a guy like Walker Kessler here who can really block shots and rebound. And in ways, I think his offensive game is more refined than Mark Williams. He's just not as freaky athletic or anything like that as him. So yeah, let's go Walker Kessler here out of Auburn, formerly North Carolina Tar Heel. Nets at 23 here. I feel like Christian Braun's a guy who they want. He can shoot and kind of just be a guy who just stands in the corner and knocks down a three-pointer when you need him to. Doesn't need to do too much because they got so many more options on the team. So let's go Christian Braun out of Kansas there. 24, we have the Milwaukee Bucks on the clock. Blake Wesley's got a lot of potential here. They have Giannis listed at shooting guard, which is just wild. I don't know what in the world that's about. G. Montero's got a ton of potential. Let's see if there's anyone else sticking out towards me. Not necessarily here. So yeah, let's just go with Blake Wesley out of Notre Dame here. 25, the third Spurs pick. That's pretty crazy. Jeremy Shohan and Kennedy Chandler. Here we'll bet on the upside and go with Kendall Brown out of Baylor. Didn't have a great freshman season, but one of those 5-star recruits that's got a lot of potential. 26, we have the Dallas Mavericks. I like to go big here, but with big not necessarily on the board right now. I mean, we could go E.J. Liddell, but that's not like a true big. But I would like to go with somebody that has good production and can just play alongside Luka very well. So let's go E.J. Liddell out of Ohio State there. 27, we have the Miami Heat on the clock. And they love defense there in Miami. They love guys who can lock down defensively. So Wendell Moore might be a guy that they look into. I personally don't think Wendell Moore is a first-round guy, but he just seems like a guy who would fit perfectly with the Miami Heat. So I actually am going to go with Wendell Moore here out of Duke. 28, we have the Golden State Warriors on the clock at this spot. Do they go with a backup point guard at this point in time here? Yeah, they could actually use that. I think they take the chance and try and develop a guy like G. Montero out of the Overtime Elite and try to make him the best player he can be behind Stephen Curry. 29, the Grizzlies with their second pick. We took Walker Kessler at 22nd overall. So here, I'm going to go... Boy, could you imagine Brady Manick knocking down threes for this team, bro? That'd actually be insane. Where is Brady Manick? I don't even think they have him on here. They just disrespect my guy like that. They have Pete Nance on here. But not my guy Brady Manick. They have him as center? No. Interesting. I mean, well, they have Giannis as shooting guard, so who knows where they have him. If they have him at all. Well, it just looks like they don't. Okay, so anyways, enough blabbering around here. 29, they like taking freshmen out of Stanford that didn't perform very well, so let's go with Harrison Ingram. And with the final pick, we have the Oklahoma City Thunder with their third pick of the draft so far. Chet Holmgren and Tari Eason is who we took earlier. So here, let's go with a high upside guard. And let's go... Honestly, let's go Bryce McGowan's out of Nebraska here. Alright, so that is my first round NBA mock draft following the draft lottery. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Please like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, do all that YouTube stuff. And I will see you guys in the next one.